All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a big night of racing ahead here in Roseburg, Oregon. We are competing for $3,300 and a chance to win the Rick Brown Memorial. So it's a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. Just down here in 1 and 2 at the Douglas County Dirt Track, kind of checking out the surface. One thing about this place is it's generally just really hard. You could probably walk across the track no problem. There's a little water on it, but what usually happens here is it gets slick in a hurry, glass slick, you know, bottom to top, or it gets choppy and rough. And why it does that, it seems like this material, they have to try to keep it hard so it stays together, and then, like I said, just slickens off to the wall. So we'll see what ends up happening tonight. We got a good amount of 360 sprint cars here. There's some good money on the line, and we actually have the track record at this place. So our goal is to keep that tonight or beat our track record. It'd be nice to go even faster in the 18T. We're ready to roll. It's nice to be here. I'm familiar with this place after running a couple times last season, and just want to go out there, do our best tonight, put ourselves in position to be on the front stretch at the end of the night. So we actually just fast forwarded through the night. You can see the pit area is almost empty. We had a good, clean, and efficient show here in Roseburg, and a lot of that was made possible by one simple device that each of us drivers wear, known as a receiver. And here's a look at my receiver up close. This one-way radio communication device has changed motorsports forever. Basically allows the officials, the flagman, the DOC to speak directly to us drivers in our ear. This, of course, helps getting us lined up, you know, keeping the show moving, and any important information that needs to be delivered from their side to our side. It is also used by crew members and can be used by fans because they can purchase one to, you know, get a behind the scenes look of everything that is going on the track so they can see it from multiple perspectives. And to get one for yourself, you can head right on over to receiver.com. I will also put a link at the top of the description. We appreciate them supporting the channel. Now it's time to qualify at the Douglas County Dirt Track. Not a bad start to our night here in Roseburg, Oregon. Got 21 360s, and we ended up 4th quick. We were fastest in hot laps, went out kind of towards the end of qualifying, and two things happened that hurt us. So one car lost their front tire, and another dropped a bunch of oil on the track, so they kind of had to stop in the middle of qualifying, go out there and almost throw like dust. They were trying to do anything, which probably was the right call, but the wind's blowing, and the track honestly just sat there. And like I said, this place gets hard. And once the grip started going away, and even just sitting there 5-10 minutes like that really hurt the times, and all of a sudden they dropped. So we were about a 1/10 and a half off quick time. I think maybe we could have done it if we were perfect, but still, nonetheless, we did just about as good as we could. All the guys behind us, like, it just started getting slower and slower. The surface, though, I think is going to be okay. It's you know, started out with some grip, and it's starting to kind of widen, so we'll see what they do. And we do need to make some adjustments to our car just to be a little bit more comfortable for myself, and where I can maneuver and run between the bottom and top and feel stable.
21, your team race is rolling on the track.
we did our job in the heat race, started 5th, finished 2nd. That should be good enough to move us into tonight's dash and redraw. Track, it's just so marbly, like halfway up. I tried to kind of go up there early just to pass a car, and it was difficult to use that lane. I ended up actually just slow rolling the bottom and dropping down low, and actually going slower than you think. 1 and 2 has a little bit of grip, but 3 and 4, waiting on it until you're almost just straight and drive down the straightaway. Last sprint car heat's going. What doesn't look good though is the clouds that are moving. Feels like it's getting ready to sprinkle or start to rain, so hopefully the weather holds off. How does the weather look?
It's 15% now and 10% in an hour.
So maybe we'll be okay. Long story short though, really want to get this one in. Our car's getting better. I just feel good with my wing back. Like I had it almost all the way in the trunk for that heat race, so that means that we do need some more grip, but I just feel more balanced once I have that little extra angle and have it a little back on the car just to get it to drive. But we are going to draw up next for the 5-lap dash. At best we can start on the pole, and at worst we can start 6th.
Tanner Holmes, our 4th place in the dash. 5. He drew the 5. So Tanner Holmes will be starting 5th in the dash.
One of my favorite divisions is rolling out, the Hornets, 4-cylinder bangers. Walking down here just outside of turn 2, had a really good dash, started 5th, got to 3rd, almost got to 2nd, just probably should have played my cards a little smarter. I got right behind Colton Heath, and I got so close to him, I almost could have maybe kept my foot in, but I knew that he was running the top down here, and I would have put myself in a bad spot to maybe get shoved off the track, and I think he heard me and then blocked on the last lap. But overall our car's really good, and that's what kind of makes things tricky. Well, tricky but not. It's like, what do you change to try to be better or keep your balance the same? We're definitely going to cut a little bit of stagger just because we kind of left our heat race tires on there, but overall we just kind of have a fuel load, and we did that, and maybe tweak it a little, but our balance felt way better there. I really didn't feel stellar in the heat race and didn't feel stellar in qualifying, but that time I felt a lot more stuck, and I was kind of going through some slicker parts of the track and making speed where guys weren't. So that's a huge plus, and we just need to now carry this into the feature. So they're just about to do driver intros. We're rolling off from 3rd here. What's most important is that we, get to the end of this race. I think there's gonna be a lot of lap traffic. The lines might change. Overall though, I think our car is definitely good enough. We found a good balance, and just hopefully we get out there. And like I said, the little track work they did, I don't think it's gonna do a lot, but more importantly, we just gotta, remember our wing throughout the race. That's one of our biggest tools. But feeling good, and just really would like to get a win here in front of a lot of my friends and family and hometown fans. So we just gotta be smart and, take advantage of the opportunities throughout the race.
Gonna see the white flag shortly for Tanner Holmes. Next time by, we'll see the white. As Holmes is now clearing Alberding. Whoa, Holmes brushes the entry wall. Keeping it together is Tanner Holmes. Holmes through 1 and 2 now on the white flag lap. Just about half a lap left for Holmes. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Rick Brown Memorial, Tanner Holmes, followed by Tony Gomes, Tyler Thompson.
He climbs the top of the wing. Tanner Holmes, your main event winner.
So just want to thank all you great fans for coming out, and awesome that we got Rick Brown Memorial. I know it's a cool trophy tonight. I love a cool trophy, but
Maybe it's not dead.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I need to conserve. I didn't know how to.
trying.
I didn't know because I was doing this. I was like, don't. I was like trying to shake my head. So I looked up sign language. I was like, what's conserve in sign language? And it was like this, and I'm like, you would know. He ain't gonna know to stop.
okay, guys, we got it done. Wow, that was cool. Nice little payday for our team. That's really helpful. $3,300. Carly's gonna get a little bonus for how well we ran tonight, so that's cool, man. What an awesome track. That was our goal, man. Come here. I expected, I don't want to say expected to win, but we did. We knew that, if we did everything right, we should be in victory lane, and we did. We ran a great race, ran good early, attacked, and then got to the lead and kind of just never looked back, had good restarts and all. So we're gonna go celebrate this one, but we got a lot more work to do this weekend.
Battery.
Oh, just have plenty of battery?
Woo! It's got like 30%.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
You won. We almost ran out of gas.
We almost ran out of gas.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
Payday.
Well, I don't get paid nothing, but it's
Hey.
payday.
We go to dinner. Woo!
Let's go.
Good job, babe. Love you. Good job, guys. Everyone did a good job today. Man, tonight made me happy. I think it was really cool for our team. Of course, you always need a win. Just good for us to keep building on our season and really just try to do everything right throughout the night. Qualify well, get through our heat race. Didn't draw good in the dash, but still, made up an entire row, which sometimes can be hard in wing sprint car racing. Put ourselves in position, ran a good first 5 laps of the race. We didn't lose any ground, actually got into second, and then just waited for our opportunity like I told you, and pounced on it, got the lead, never looked back. Honestly, the only thing about tonight that I wasn't pumped about was my last 5 to 7 laps of the race. I think some of it, we burned off the tires. Tire wear was pretty extreme. We were almost out of fuel, so of course the car's changing as you burn off all that. I'm sure everyone was starting to struggle at the end, but I felt like I could have maintained a little bit better pace. I got to lap cars and I wasn't really gaining on them like I was early. So that's something I would like to fix, just because you think about, as we're racing with the Outlaws, you race with high limit. That's how you lose those races. You have to have a good pace all 30, 35, 40, 50 laps, whatever the case is. So don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but we didn't, I wouldn't say tonight was perfect. There's always something to work on, but a couple things there we need to dial in. But still, big thank you to the boss, Shane DeWald Trucking, S-Tech, Veenendahl Trucking, QRC, Orville Tax, ABC Powder Coating, Ty 22, Triple X, Champion Car Wash, Rod and Supply, Bullseye Design and Print, Canopy Country, Fast 4 Media, Pit Stop USA, Earth It Environmental, Carbon Works LLC. What you see is what you get. This is a family deal, and we work as hard as we can, whether it's on the car, whether it's, me behind the wheel. We're just constantly, working and trying to build our operation because we want to get back to racing in the Midwest. There's so many great people that pour their blood, sweat, and tears into this program. I wouldn't be where I'm at without all my partners, and then, my mom and dad, and Carly working her tail off, my girlfriend Jessica, my other sister Carissa. Those guys killed it tonight with the merch and the trailer, and that was awesome. And then all you great fans. We have such an awesome community, and I feel like when I win, we win. Especially at home. If you guys could hear the cheers when they announced, our car, our team, it's a lot of pressure, man. Everyone wants us to do so well, and so that's why it feels so good, to get some of these wins in the Pacific Northwest and add some hardware. Nice little check. $3,300. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for your support, and here's to many more, and keep building on 2024 and making it the greatest season of our racing career and the journey that we are on. Deuces.